Sunflower family, welcome back. Now, y'all, if you got a chance to see the No Leave Out crochet, first of all, thank you. I actually ended up taking a lot of advice. I got so many comments and responses that were like, Chrissy, if you want your hair to look different, if you want to close in that part, make your braids closer. I even got suggestions that was like, use a hot comb to lay it down. Well, this video, I actually took all of you guys' advice and we made it work. I'm super happy with the way that it turned out. So let's get right into it. Now, today I'm actually gonna be working with Asteria hair. I have been working with them for years. They are somewhere on my top 10 list of favorite hair companies. And obviously they don't really give me a lot of like lace units. I typically work with their V parts. I can say for sure that they are the #1 company when it comes to V part and the way that it fits. So if you're looking for a good V part or even a U part unit and you were tired of it being like oversized, not fitting your head appropriately, Asteria is the way to go. I just had to throw that in there because y'all are always like, Chrissy, you share so much. Which one? I feel you, girl. I know. Now, of course, you guys know I am obsessed with packaging. For what reason? I don't know, because it really sits in my closet, to be completely honest. But I do believe that presentation is everything, okay? Now, with Asteria, I usually don't have to worry too much. I can say, as of lately, I've been getting other color boxes, which I appreciate the versatility. Switch it up, okay? So today is no different. I actually ended up getting their package in the mail. It came really quickly. Now, taking a look at the package this time, I'm feeling like they got a little Renaissance Beyonce inspiration or something, okay? Because this did come in a silver box. Now, I kind of beat it up. This was my fault. Somehow, I ended up stepping on the top of the box. Girl, doing the most. Y'all know, okay? Anywho, but I was super happy with the way that it looks. And then, of course, everything is just nicely packaged. So the first thing that I see is the actual unit. I just double checked to make sure that they sent me the right thing, that I'm loving the length and the way that the hair actually looks. But I'm gonna set it aside for now so we can kind of dive into the other things. Now, there are a couple goodies in here. I do actually get an elastic band, which I don't actually need unless you're somebody that really wants to take the time to lay down your edges, whether you have leave out or not. This may be useful for you. I typically don't use it. And then, of course, they did give me some lashes, which I will usually just give to my sister because she likes more of that like va-va-voom. For her clients, she is a makeup artist. I should actually tag her. I'm going to be collaborating with her really soon. So in case you guys are in the Atlanta area and you're looking for some like glam makeup, definitely check her out. Bad Girl Beauty, okay? I'll tag it in my description box below. Then, of course, I also get a wig cap, which I have a ton of these at this point. I'm so grateful I never have to buy one again. And then, of course, I got an edge brush, which in my opinion, you can never have too many. So let's jump right into this wig. Now, first things first, this is a V part. I love the construction of the cap. It definitely has a ton of stretch. I noticed that it was not oversized. It didn't look bulky straight out of the gate. And then, of course, with some V parts, they will come in just a way that you will end up having to kind of cut off that little middle section. So not a big deal at all. That is for your protection, right? Obviously, for you to be able to inspect it, make sure you like it. Once you're happy with it, cut it off. There are no returns, okay? Ain't no coming back, girl. Ain't no coming back. So the cap is lined with a bunch of wig combs and clips, which is my favorite part because nothing is worse than trying to install a V part or a U part with just the combs that slide in. It's like, girl, no, we need extra security. So if you're not the person that knows how to sew, nor do you want to sew, you don't know how to braid your hair, all of the above, girl, get yourself a little V part, do a little no leave out, and call it a day. You can literally pull your hair into a ponytail and like there's nothing else to discuss, okay? Y'all know I'm a less is more girl, so I'm here to continue to bring you the styles that can get you up and out of the door because ain't nobody got time to be worried about their hair every single day. At least I don't, okay? And then taking a look at the curls, since this is more of a water wave, I already imagine this in the summertime with my hats. If anybody knows me, my hair is covered most of the year. So I absolutely love to try to keep my hair as protected throughout the year. I don't really do a lot of like silk press. I'm typically not doing too many styles that are gonna cause me to have to like straighten my hair every single day. So when you get a quick weave video, just know your girl is leaving it in for about a week or two max, and more than likely I am wearing a hat so that I don't have to do anything with my leave out. Like, that's how serious on this like protective style journey I have been. So yes, any chance that I get to protect my hair, that's exactly what I'm doing. So here is another style that I think you guys will love. I'm just starting off with cornrows. I've had these cornrows in for about 5 days. Yeah, no, exactly a week, because I did it that day. So yes, I've had these braids in for exactly a week. They look a little rusty dusty, nothing too crazy. All that I did was literally touch up my edges with a little edge control, hit it with the pump it up so that I can have some nice little swoops going. Obviously, if you don't want to do the baby hair, skip it, girl. Keep it moving. Okay, keep it moving. You don't have to do it. I'm so appreciative of those of you that like fight for me in the comments, like, girl, if you want to do the baby hair, just do it. I feel you, but I'm also about to be 30. So like, when does the baby hair stop? Anywho, so I instantly knew that I was gonna love the way that this came out just based off of the first video that I did. But I went ahead and just kind of fit the cap to my head, and then I adjusted the elastic band in the back because I wanted this to be really snug, but I didn't want it to be so snug that I was having tension here. Because keep in mind, there's no leave out. We're pretty much just relying on the combs and the clips to do what I needed to do. So once I got the elastic band adjusted, I plopped that baby on my head and pretty much just did my best to really kind of bring it forward, make sure that everything lined up. I did notice that there was a little bit too much material after the actual like wig clip, or I guess it's more like a clip-in clip. So yeah, I went ahead and just pretty much just trimmed that off, and nothing too crazy. Don't be ashamed to do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. But in my case, I just did not want that extra piece of fabric, and I'm going to show you why in just a little bit. So I know that you guys suggested doing the braids even closer. Well, y'all, I tried that, okay? And it did not go as planned, and I did this on another wig, and it was just like, I'm seeing what you're saying, but it was really more so about my placement and where I actually sat the cap. So what I did this time, instead of sitting the cap on the outside of my braid, meaning on the sides of the cornrow, I actually put it directly over it. So in this case, me having the chunkier braids definitely helps me out because it gave me more space to work with right down the center. So once I got it secured, I was pretty satisfied. I'm gonna show y'all the real close up real quick, just so that you guys can see exactly what we're working with. This entire area space is what we're going to need to cover through that crochet method. Now, I want to put this disclaimer out there. This is in no way going to give you a lace appearance. Yes, we're going for more of a scalp look, but this is absolutely a crochet look. If you guys are familiar with the invisible part, then this is going to most closely mimic just that. So I'm here in the process. This is literally my 4th time ever doing this type of style, and so I'm really just kind of sorting out the kinks, taking some of the things that you guys have suggested, and also applying my own just natural critical thinking. So get yourself a nice crochet needle. If you don't have one, I have it actually linked in my Amazon store, which will be in my description box. So you'll go ahead and just pick up a small piece of hair, slide that crochet needle up underneath, loop it around, close the latch, and pull it through. Now, this will take some getting used to. This is not something that will be a one and done, especially if this is your first time. It's not always going to be perfect, but you do want this to be as clean as possible, because what you want to be able to easily do is remove this. So for the sake of this video, I am actually going to show you how to take it out. Yes, I'm going to do all of that in this video, because the last video, y'all were like, girl, how I'm going to remove this now? It's cute, but what's next? So I got you, girl. And also, I don't know if you guys have ever seen like those hat wigs. Y'all, I had this bright idea. I was like, maybe I should come out with the bad hair day hats. But then when I started to see the hair attached to the hat, it threw me off. So if you are one of those girls that actually want to do the hat and also look like you got your hair done underneath, a V-part wig is the go-to. If you don't want to have to worry about the lace and all that extraness, girl, pull out that V-part, slap it on your head, put on your hat, and go to the grocery store. I do not want to see you. Look, and not me doing the finger wag, because I'm serious. I don't want to see y'all outside in these bonnets. And it's not even in my Monique voice. This is literally just out of a place of like, get dressed up, try to look nice. I promise it's gonna make you feel better. I'm not saying that you have to be the most beautiful, dress head to toe, but just do something to kind of pick yourself up. Just like you're gonna wake up, wash your face, brush your teeth, definitely make sure that just brush that hair a little bit, okay? Put a little water in it. Even if you have super old braids, get you a little spray bottle, spray some water on them braids, give it some hydration, drop some castor oil drops on that scalp, put on your V-part wig. Already I feel refreshed in just that bit. You don't have to wear a lot of makeup. If you want to do a little mascara, you can. Do a little, at least some cocoa butter on the lips. Do a little something. Listen, all that I'm saying is do a little bit of something to just lift that esteem every day. I promise you, confidence is going to be at the core of everything that you need in your life. And this is what has helped me, hence the channel. So I completely continue this process going all the way around. As y'all can see, I had some areas where I was like, okay, I don't really like the way that this is sitting. This is where I actually learned to turn the crochet needle. So instead of me maybe going into the area that I want to add the crochet hair or add the hair from the V part, instead of me holding the crochet needle here and going directly underneath that space, in some areas I may have taken it from above, because it absolutely just changes the way that the hair lays. I'm not able to put it into words as of right now, but you guys will see. And like I say all the time, practice, practice, practice. You don't have to be perfect. I am not the perfect hairstylist, but I do what works for me. And when you're your own stylist, I mean, what is there really to be said anyway, okay? Just keeping it above. So yeah, as you guys can see, I have one side done and completed, and I did notice right away that because this was more on a water wave side, it didn't give me the bulkiness that like the straight version did using straight hair, but it also didn't give me that like super seamless look that the super curly hair did. So that's just a comparison there. I do actually still like the way that it looks. Even in person right now, I'm happy that it's super flat and it looks like I literally have crochet hair in it. Somebody would just ask me like, girl, what texture is that? So instead of having to do the beauty supply store hair with all those different packs and using all of those strands to get a water wave or a curly look, girl, get you a V part. And if you want to do leave out, sometimes you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I'll link my video on how I did a leave out with curly hair as well, just in case you guys want to switch it up and you don't care for the way the part looks. No worries, no shade. So I was overall satisfied with the way that this came out. Obviously, I had to move on to the hair. This hair was super long, hitting right at that boot. Okay, and I always tell y'all I'm 5'2" because I know sometimes on camera I do come off like I would probably be, I don't know what height, but I guess I come off a little bit taller than what I actually am, y'all. I'm a part of the short torso crew. It's true, okay? Did I just rhyme? Stop. This is too much. Anyway. So y'all know I never really feel like my hair is complete until I add a little bit of shape to it. So I didn't want to overkill because I absolutely love the flow of the hair. I'm not really spending too much time talking about the quality because Asteria is one of those companies that I simply trust. The hair, but in case you guys want to know, the hair is super soft. I didn't have to deal with any tangling or matting in the back. Granted, this is me applying the hair directly out of the box. Y'all know I always recommend as soon as you get the hair, wash it, condition it, allow it to air dry, and then start to deal with your styling. But for the sake of the video, I like to show you guys what I got straight out of the package, just so you know what you're working with. Because sometimes we don't have that kind of time, and I get it. I went ahead and just added a few layers, got it nice and trimmed up. And then, of course, I just went in with some Cream of Nature mousse. So I've been using Cream of Nature for years at this point. You don't have to feel pressured to use this exact mousse. There's so many other good ones on the market as well, but this is what I have just been using lately. So I applied a lot of that because I can't say a little bit. I did apply a lot just to kind of rehydrate the curls and get them clumped and looking nice and shiny and hydrated, but I didn't want to soak this out. So I decided to just go ahead and just utilize the mousse to get it the way I wanted it to look. And instead of having to go through with the diffuser and wait for it to dry and really soaking this hair down, I decided not to do that. I wanted it to look more natural and flowy, so I did go in with just my water bottle. Y'all know, nothing crazy. I don't have any conditioner or anything in here, just regular H2O, and I went ahead and just sprayed that all over, used my fingers to smooth it through, didn't even use a brush, because usually when you brush it through, that's what ends up forcing you to have to go in with the water because you want it to clump and look a certain way. But in this case, y'all, I was happy with the way that this water wave looks. Less is definitely more sometimes, and It's kind of hard to remember that when you're doing your hair because you can be so critical. You're like in the mirror looking and y'all, everything is fine, okay? So it took no time for this hair to kind of set up and look the way that I wanted to. And as y'all can see, the curls are popped out. I'm happy with the way the part and the hair and everything is just sitting and framing my face. I definitely have a habit of like pulling the hair to the front. So sometimes I'll kind of close in my face. But because I did the little baby hair look on the side, I kind of wanted to show that a little bit. I also wanted this to just look, I don't know, like it's giving me a vibe. I always really like to show this side of my face. Like I love this side too, but there is a slight difference. So this is my favorite side. Tell me your favorite side. But y'all let me know. Do y'all have a favorite side of y'all face? Like, is it just a Chrissy thing or what? So anyway, yeah, I just pulled some hair back just to kind of get it up and out the way. And y'all, the look is doing what I needed to do. Definitely let me know your comments, questions, thoughts, all of that. And keep in mind with these V parts, because the parting is flexible, you can literally just go ahead and part straight down the middle, use the scissors to just cut that through, and you have yourself a deeper part. Totally up to you. So I did end up hitting this with a hot comb as well. I didn't end up like actually pressing it out, but I did use the hot comb to actually just go over the tops, and I used like the edge of it or the back of it, the side of it. I said so many things. So I did go ahead and just use the side of the hot comb to lightly lay it down. But being completely honest, this laid down a lot better than the straight hair, the super curly hair. I mean, it was really, really flat. And I can only attribute that to the placement and the direction that I held the crochet needle. So cheers to y'all. Thank you for helping me. Y'all I actually look forward to you guys leaving comments and feedback and, you know, just letting me know how I can improve, because ultimately I'm here to help and serve you. So 10 out of 10. Of course, you guys know my final thoughts will actually be listed down in my description box. So far, the only thing that I could think that I would do versatile wise with this, I could absolutely do like a little half up, half down look. But at that point, I would want to have like some leave out. So, but aside from that, I actually don't have any real complaints at this point. I love the color, the texture, the quality. I mean, the size, the fit, and the main thing, this company is going to win every single time just simply because of the fit of the cap. So I haven't officially like placed this in order on my top 10 list, but I will say it is definitely made the cut. In my mind, I want to say number 7. That's where I am. So I'm going to have to write that down, because if you don't know already, I have listed my top 5 companies in my last 4 videos, so definitely make sure to check those out in case you guys are still interested in, Chrissy, what's the top 5 hair companies? Asteria has made the top 10, listing in at number 7. So we're going to commit that one to the list. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a very detailed talk through. I love y'all so much. Stay pretty. And of course, y'all know I will see you in my very next video. Make sure that you are subscribed, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye, babies. This segment is for those of y'all that are like, Chrissy, how do I remove this? Because yeah, you got me looking cute, but is my hair about to be tangled, matted, and destroyed? The answer is no. So what I typically like to do is literally go ahead and I push all the hairs to the back. Probably would even like put it into like a little pony just to get it out the way, which I never even considered that. Look at the fit of the cap. Like, it's that snug. Literally. I'm not saying it's lace. It's definitely not, but look at that. The cap fits that snug, that tight. It's not going anywhere, and you guys can see the size just lay down beautifully and fit perfectly around my ears. Usually this is where I struggle. It's right around the ear part, but the fit of the cap, y'all, can't make this up. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pull the hair back. I love this. So cute. You can probably even take some hair down like here at the back, kind of razor comb it, and then do like a little tease if you wanted to. Put on a baseball cap and boom. Girl, okay? I'm just telling you, you have options. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just flip up the back of the cap. This is literally what I do to remove it. So flip it up. And this is where you're going to discover your braids. So I have the 2 middle braids, and y'all, I am sweating. If y'all knew me in high school, y'all know I was a sweater. Literally by like first period, this has had to have been like 9th, 10th grade. Like first period, I mean, I would have the rings of sweat. What I came to realize is that my metabolism is so fast and I just sweat in my torso. It is what it is. It's normal. This is the reason I'm skinny. Anyway, so yeah, so I find that middle braid and I'm literally just gonna take it out. So let me like clump this little hair up here. Let me clamp it. Okay, so we're good. And I did have the back of my hair bobby pinned. And you're just gonna start to remove the braids, which is perfect because if this is wash day and you're ready to like get to it, girl, your braids are already more than 20% taken out. And today is a wash day because it's time for a trim. Or is it a cut? Y'all know I destroyed my hair. It broke off so much with the micro links. Ugh. And I finally put all the clips together from my hair just over this past year, from when I had the micro links all the way up until how it is now. So because I fully documented that process, it took me a minute to like really put together the perfect video. So now last things last is to film my other like mini big chop so you guys can see that. It's not going to be like a real big chop, but just a nice little shape cut. And then let me take out this one. So I'm like more than halfway through taking out the braid. But yeah, so I'm really excited to like share with you guys the hair journey because those micro links really set me back. And I think it was mostly heat damage and just the weight of the micro links on my hair. And like the pulling and the tugging, especially when I wash them, it really, really just made the difference. But that's okay. It's just hair. It grows back. My hair is already back at the same length, so I'm happy. Or at least about the same length. But I'm going to be losing a few inches pretty soon. All right, so we have the back braids taken out, these two. Then I'm gonna flip this back down because what I wanna do is go ahead and remove the combs. So we're gonna pop those open and you can just like feel where they are. This doesn't have to be anything strategic. So pull them open, take them out. You'll feel the release from your hair. Pop them open. So at this point, it's like loose, doing some weird stuff, okay? And then I'm just gonna continue to take out the actual braids. So my cornrow, literally just the same as you would take out regular crochet hair. Just remove your cornrows. Keep doing that all the way up. And it may actually be helpful for you to take off this part also. I don't know, it was so comfy. You see what I mean? So go ahead and just continue taking it out and you will see that hair just literally slip through. Because it wasn't even connected like to your braid. It was literally in this free space. And the same thing on the other side. Y'all, I can't believe how much I'm sweating. My plant room or my film room has become a plant room. So literally it's 78 degrees in here and I have the diffuser going, all in the name of plants, y'all. I have literally become a planterina. If y'all have not seen already, check the description box. I have a new plant channel called Forever Chrissy Plants, y'all. Over the past year and a half, I've learned so much. But I know y'all are like, girl, we're trying to learn about the hair right now. You talking about these plants. But for those of you interested, definitely make sure to check it out. Go ahead and subscribe because I will begin posting after the holiday season just to get you ready for spring and summer. And look at that. Voila. Super easy. Continue to just pull those braids out. And that's it. No damage, no tension. It didn't hurt. It was quick. It was easy. I didn't have to cut off the hair from the V part. It's reusable. No strife, nothing. Literally, we didn't have to go one by one. That's it. That's all. I told y'all I'm here to keep it simple. Less is more, saving you time, energy, and money. This is what I'm here for.